Hello, like you, I'm a Bronco Sport owner, and I want to show you a quick and cheap, easy way to reduce the cabin noise in the Bronco Sport. I came from a 2020 Tucson, and it was a pretty quiet vehicle, and got the Bronco Sport. I love a lot of things about the Sport. I didn't really care for how much noise was in the cabin. I thought maybe it was my sunroof, but when I closed the cover, it was still kind of noisy. And it just sounded like wind buffeting, like coming off the windshield. And it was, especially when you hit around 55 and up, it was a fairly noisy vehicle. When I read things on the forum, most people just said, well, that's the nature of the vehicle. That's the way it is. It's a truck. It sits more upright. And so I didn't really think a whole lot about it. I've had this thing about 3 months, but I was looking at ways to reduce it, and I noticed that if you come over here and look, the windshield actually has a pretty substantial gap in it, right? So here's the top, and you can see there's a pretty big gap that runs along the front of the windshield. And I saw that and I thought, well, surely that's got to have some sort of effect on the cabin noise. And just because it's a catch-all. I mean, it almost sounds like when you're driving with the window cracked, and it just there's the noise there that sounds like it shouldn't be there. So I'm going to show you. It actually kind of blew off my car here a second. What I found that does the trick. A little bit of a breeze. So all you need to fix this and make your vehicle much quieter is this right here. I'm going to switch the show it to you here. So this is backer rod. Got it at Lowe's. There's the this is just the bag. Sorry, the wind's still blowing. That's the size, and it looks like this. It's just it's almost like insulation pipe foam, and so a bag of that was like $5, and a plastic tool. You just need a little plastic trim tool. That's it. One bag was enough to do my window, and I installed it, and it made a huge difference. Normally I would have, driving at 60, I would have to have the radio on set at about 15 for volume, and now I can keep it around 8 at the same speed. So what I did was you can see here, I took the backer board, or the what is it called? Backer rod, sorry. And I just started tucking it in to the crack. And this one, with this size, it actually ended up being 2 layers. So this is the first layer here. And all I did was use it, and make sure you use a plastic tool. You don't want anything with metal, because you don't want to scratch anything. But basically just start tucking it down in there. Hopefully you can see that. And this one was quite a ways down. I needed two strips of it because the gap was so deep. So this one went all the way down, and I saw that I still had quite a bit left, quite a bit of gap. So what I ended up doing was getting another strip and tucking it down. And this was already down. I've pulled it right back out, and I actually should probably put a new one, because this one, you can see it's been compressed a little bit. But I just wanted to show you how easy this is to do, and it doesn't take hardly any time at all. There's lots of room for it down there, and one of the nice things is it really doesn't show up when you look at the vehicle from the front. You pretty much have to look at it from the side like this to be able to see that it's in there. And to me, that's a small, very small, minor trade-off for having a much quieter ride. So that's all you have to do. Give it a shot. Takes you 10-15 minutes, about $5, and see if you notice the difference in sound quality. Much quieter ride for me. Good luck.